お前はもう死んでいる。
What's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with another manga live reaction. We are here with My Hero Academia, chapter 306. And yes, I am wearing a Deku shirt. And yes, I am wearing the shirt backwards. I am wearing the shirt backwards because it focuses on Deku. And sadly, I have been spoiled a little bit on something that has to do with Deku within this chapter. However, I don't know the full effect of it, okay? So sure, I might have gotten spoiled on the possibility of what happens or what actually happens, but I know nothing about it because I have, one, not read the story yet, or the chapter yet, and two, after I saw like a glimpse of it, I clicked away, just because I didn't want to get spoiled, because I really love my hero. So there's that. And yes, I am wearing the shirt backwards because literally on the back it's literally just the logo. It's on this side. You probably can't see it. It's literally just the My Hero Academia logo, but it's on the front. So literally this is the back of the shirt that has the profile of Izuku Midoriya, or Deku, on it. So yeah, now that I got that out of the way, yes, I am full Deku'd out, as you see. Deku'd out, yes, Deku'd out, as the kids say. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so it seems like there's 22 pages, which is probably technically wrong. It's probably just 21, but whatever, we'll get into it. Alright, let's just get right into this. So we have a wonderful color spread of Deku and Shigaraki both holding the opposite pictures of All Might and All for One. And Deku has his, like, I guess like Gran Torino's cape, it looks like, because it's the same color-ish, or whatever. I really like the coloring on this color page spread. It's really good. So, yeah, let's start reading, see what happens. My Hero Academia. It's not words, exactly. More like feelings flowing from you. Your chat with the predecessors, the truths about One for All, my master's inner conflict. Knock knock. All Might turns back. I only sense these things faintly, but I feel them flowing into me. Pleased to meet you, All Might, says Hawks and Bestinist. A bit, they say I'm the kind of man who moves a little too fast, so I've sped over here in a hurry with questions for you. A bit rude, no? Is Midoriya in bad shape? No, he's okay. Bound to wake up shortly. In fact, how can I help you, Hawks? And All Might steps out, and Uraraka, Ida, and looks like Jiro are all peeking into the room. This concerns One for All and Midoriya. And then All Might has the shocked eyes. When some of the heroes who were part of the big battle quit their jobs, they told the media what they had heard, and word's been spreading ever since. Endeavor has just informed me that Shigaraki was going after Midoriya. Maybe someone misspoke or misheard, but even if this intel is wrong, it's worth filling in the gaps, because going forward, it won't just be villains we're fighting. We're up against all of society as well. This secret is all that prevents society from falling into chaos. It's also meant to protect you, understand? I suppose we're way past this point already. The ones who won't give up, huh? We need privacy. Follow me. So Hawks and Vestinus are gonna find out. I'll tell you everything. Okay. Okay. So Hawks and Vestinus are gonna find out. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Alright. Principal's office. Yes. We'll be relying on the government's cooperation. This is a request from what does that say? Hold on. Alumnus? I guess like an alumni. So of course we'll respond right away. 3 days have passed, but the panic showed no signs of dying down. The unease steadily spread, but not everyone was out for blood. They wanted heroes to be shining pillars of decency. Yeah, okay. And to insist they'd done nothing wrong. Amid the unease, they wanted reassurance. More than anything, the public needed something to cling to. And then we have Endeavor. He spoke the truth, and for what I've done, I cannot apologize enough, and everyone is shocked. And Endeavor spoke freely and openly about his and his family's sickening past. Whoa. It's all over for that dude. How terrible. Man, I was on that guy's side, but yeesh. He should have just said it was all just a bunch of lies. It's all true, you say, but the accusations about Hawks and Vestinus clearly wasn't. My supposed assassination of Vestinus was a ploy to help me infiltrate the enemy ranks, but that fact doesn't negate the rest of the accusations. The bit about my father and the part about me killing a fleeing villain were both true. I did indeed conceal the details about my father, and for that I apologize. As for the matter of Mugiwara, I felt I was left with no choice at the time. If he had been allowed to wield his quirk freely, we would be looking at more widespread death and destruction. I couldn't find a proper way to help him atone for his crimes, and that is truly a shame. It speaks to my lack of character. A question, if I may. During Gigantamachia's rampage, my mother was horribly wounded. You saying it's all true, sorry, isn't going to change this state of affairs. Do you have the slightest idea how many people have lost their homes in just under a week? How can you stand there pretending it's all over? Like, what's done is done. Sure, villains are directly to blame, but your mistakes caused all this, and none of your faces show you understand that. If we showed you our pain and exhaustion and tears, would that somehow fix everything? What? Obviously not. You need to put society at ease. You need to take down every last villain. That's how. That's how? You're exactly right. That's how I, as Endeavor, can atone. And yet, with our ranks shrinking, heroes are ill-equipped to protect the masses at large. Therefore, we hope to reduce the overall sphere that requires our protection. What? What does that mean? On the heels of discussion with the government from today forward, UA High School and other hero programs will put their expensive, well-secured campuses to use as designated evacuation shelters. The students' parents have already begun the process of taking shelter. So, with no path forward, you expect people to just accept living in shelters? This is all for finding a path forward. Your criticisms and doubts, direct them all at me, not at the people who will be putting their lives on the line. I want all of you to just watch me. Yes, the heroes were put through a sieve. And if you define hero as someone the people look up to and count on, then the heroes really did vanish that day. And yet, somehow, we're still prepared to stand up and fight. So, I didn't go far enough, Dobby says. When Endeavor was asked about One for All, he replied, "I don't know. Hey guys, this is nuts." So that Deku and All Might wouldn't have targets on their back. Uraraka, thank you for everything. I felt that I had to reveal my secret to everyone in Class A, so I'm leaving these letters for you guys. My unique power was passed down to me from All Might. And then Mineta runs in. Midoriya left a letter on my door. You got one too? What's going on with him? All for One. So the villains are after him? Which is why Shigaraki and All for One are now coming after me. That Midoriya, what's the big idea, huh? What if you define a hero as someone willing to suffer in silence then? Who's there for them when they're in pain? That dummy. April. Deku left the Hero Academy. The final act begins. A giant villain. So this was the part that I was spoiled on. I was spoiled on the image here with Deku leaving UA and him having very tattered clothes and also resembling a image very famous from Batman and an image that could be related to Stain because of the tattered clothes as well. But yeah, so the final act begins. The fact that this is the title of the chapter means that it's finally time, and I really love I love the fact that they now know. The problem is I was not expecting it to be letters. I was not expecting them to find out by letters. But it does make sense in a way that they would know. And I do think that this means that we're going to get either a time skip where Deku leaves and now we are either going to see his journey away, kind of like how we did with Naruto in a way, how like Naruto leaves the Leaf Village, and then we have him going out and training, and then there's a time skip and he comes back. So it's possible that that's what's going to happen with Deku for My Hero, but then that also means that we will also have to see everyone else in Class A during the time skip get stronger and possibly be able to then help Deku whenever he comes back to UA, or whenever he just comes back in general. So yeah, I really like this. It's very different, and it's really cool that we didn't see Deku wake up, but obviously he did because now he's gone. But I think it's because now he has the knowledge of the previous users of One for All. He's gonna leave and possibly come back. So I do kind of like this narrative. I had no idea where the story was gonna go after this war. So the fact that Deku leaves is something. It's definitely something. So I'm really looking forward to where this next arc goes. I do remember hearing that Horikoshi wanted My Hero Academia to last about 12 years as the full-length series. We are on like year 7. Pretty much I think now, because the manga started back in 2014. So we only have like 5 more years left of My Hero Academia, if it is true that he wants to end it within the 12-year mark of My Hero. And like, how much stuff has happened in this story so far since the beginning is ridiculous and amazing, and it's honestly a really cool and amazing experience, and I'm really glad that Horikoshi has been able to write this and illustrate this story. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going. I again did not expect this is where this story was going to go, but it is possible we might be getting a time skip, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see some of like the time skip era, where obviously the final act begins, so it means that, you know, from here on out, this is the end game. This is the end game of My Hero. Stakes are probably going to get raised even higher. Everyone needs to get stronger fast. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going. So if you guys enjoyed this live reaction, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what you guys thought of the chapter. And what do you guys think about this new direction of Deku leaving? And the reveal of his power. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe and notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys next time.